Okay, let's try Highlander Paladin and see if this deck works. I like this opening hand. My win conditions, all of them being drawn. Love it. Shield Breaker, amazing into Wall Druid, so this is a 1,000,000% keep. These are a bit expensive, though, so we're not going to keep them. We'll hope to draw them later. Timeout, nice. Nazari, nice. This basically means I will never die. Will never die. Don't have the side quest already. Don't have Embiggen. Don't have the ramp. There's no way. There's no way he starts the game with the ramp, right? This will be 7 for 7 for those of you who watch me. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, wait, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, we might actually have a game on our hands where we don't automatically lose. Discover a spell real quick. I do have a dragon in hand. This is a pretty decent card. Just give Divine Shield and a nice little buff to a minion for 1 mana. Like, worst comes to worst, I just get a 2/3 Divine Shield Silverhand Recruit for 2 mana next turn if I'm not able to play anything else. So I feel like that's fine, honestly. Kind of subpar options, but like, it's not terrible. Taking some damage again, it's fine. We have the Nazari, so we're okay with that. We're going to play this, and then we're actually going to give that the Divine Shield taunt. Or Divine Shield +1 plus whatever. So this card lacks, or so this deck lacks card draw, so we'll go with Soul Tap. Give him +1 in Divine Shield. He'll be able to trade into things. I'll be able to life tap in the next couple of turns and just basically draw as many cards as I want, and I will be totally fine. That's a bummer. That's a real bummer, but it's okay. Sandbinder. Turn 4 play. Not the worst. Gets me Siamat. Gonna trade into that. Pass. What do you play here? What does he do? Here's the question. That is the question of the day. We have coin. If we need to, we can coin out Nazari. For all of the pressure that he's applying, I can just kind of counteract it. I take it back. I lied. I can't counteract it. Holy moly, I'm about to lose the game. Just like right here, right now. I lied. I'm not about to lose the game. We've got Consecrate. Boom. So this deck is a moderate control deck, to be quite honest. That's a big boy. I don't like that. The Gargoyle's really nice. I think I want to go Zephyrus, though. Just to see if I can get a better card. Because, like, I still have sick late-game win conditions. So I feel like this is probably good. Restore 8 health or Shadow or Death. I think I want to Shadow or Death. That. Maybe that was a misplay. I might have wanted to save him for later. But I do still have another Silence for the first big beast that he plays. So I feel like I'm okay on that front. Because he's going to play the wall. He's going to play the big dude. There's no way he doesn't. Oh, the worm. Maybe there is a way he doesn't. And this is that way. Do you know the way? Yes, I do. I do know the way. This is the way to lose a game of Hearthstone. Oh, this is stressful. Obviously, Divine Shield Rush to kill that 5/3. Nothing really else I can do. I'm not going to get bursted. I'm 2 turns away from Nazari and restoring myself to full HP. And not really being in danger of dying. There's the Embiggen, though. This is when things get a little bit problematic for me. Rushing into that, that's okay. Is he going to do the deal 2? Mm-hmm. We have Tyrion, though. This could be sick, but we want to save that, actually, till later to be a 4 mana 8/8. I'd say, instead of ramping him up. I can play it next turn if I want to, because he'll get the 10th mana crystal anyway. But I can play it, coin out. Oh, no. That's fine. We get to silence that, though, so that's actually fine. I want to play Karta Defender. There's so many things I want to play, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to play them. So here's the real dilemma, right? By silencing this and going phase, it doesn't do that much because I'm gonna Nazari soon anyway. But this does still flood my board and give me the best possible chance of winning. And maybe I get to a point where I don't even need Nazari. I can just time out instead. And that can be how I survive. He can't kill off his 6/8, so Witching Hour doesn't work. I have an 8/8, so I can deal with another one that he plays if he chooses to play another one. Like, that's fine. He gives me a 5/5 weapon, or a 5 attack weapon, sorry. I don't feel like I'm in that bad of a position. I did just play a lot of cards, though. Hit that into that. That's okay. This is actually fine. This is actually okay. I don't want to hit with the 8/8. I'm fine doing this play, though. Hit. Go down to 7. Hit. Then play Nazari, and then hit him for 8. Like, I'm fine going down a ton to hit him for 8. Restore 23 health. I still have timeout. I have another card to Defender, and now I have consistent card draw in my hand. I feel like that should be good, right? He gets to rush into something. Witching Hour. Yep, he got the better of the two. That's fine. I'm okay with that. You know, you win some and you lose some. Hit. Scorcher first. So that way it kills that off. Frizz for future card draw. Honestly, I'm fine taking 5 damage. I still have timeout. I have a card to Defender. We'll just hit him for 4 and have board control. Yep. Okay, so this deck is actually really good. I'm gonna be honest. It may be 0-1, but the one loss, I hadn't updated the deck. I didn't put in a Consecrate, which saved me in this matchup. I didn't put in a couple of other things as well. I put in a Subdue. I put in the Silence for the taunt. Is this lethal? Do I have game here? 4, 7, 10, 17? No, I don't. Let's just draw a card for 2 mana, might as well. That's pretty sick. I don't think you can do enough damage. I might as well just flood the board. Druid won't have a way of really dealing with this, right? Well, okay then. I'll take 2 of these guys. I'll only play 1. No! I just want to play him, man! But anyway, the only deck this one lost to was a rogue deck where he was playing not Highlander Rogue, but used the Draconoid Lackey to discover 2 Alexstrasza's. And I was able to wipe one with a quality Wild Pyromancer, and then Shrink Ray I wasn't able to deal with anything because I didn't have Consecrate and I had already used the Scorcher. So I decided to throw in some extra removal and like tech cards into this deck, like Subdue, like Consecrate, like the Silence, the Sandbinder for a little bit of extra card draw. And basically this deck has 4 or 5 different cards than when I lost, because I realized like this deck has some weak points that need to be addressed, and I think that I addressed them pretty well, because this is a control deck in my opinion, and having these more defensive options is really helpful. But anyway, moving on. Okay, so this is, in my opinion, the best build for this deck. Obviously, if you have suggestions, I'm more than happy to take them. I'm not saying that this is... I mean, I did just say that this is probably the best version of the deck, but it's the best one that I could come up with personally. We don't want those late game cards. We want to have some different cards in our opening hand. Frizz, sick turn 4 play. Fire Tree Witch Doctor is a pretty decent play herself. I'm able to draw a 2-drop. I mean, I'm able to draw a dragon. But if I don't, then I can just hero power. Like, it doesn't matter. I can save her for more, I can save her for a more specific purpose as well. So I'm actually going to just hero power. I don't want to waste her, you know? I'm trying to learn how much value I need to place on each card as well as this goes on. So I feel like my current position is pretty strong. This is always a good play. It's a turn late, but I didn't have another turn 2 play anyway. Deal 3 damage. I can be a little bit aggressive against a mage because I don't really have that much in terms of healing. So if I'm able to just like start hero powering every now and then, especially with the extra mana that I'm going to save with Frizz, like For every single one of these turns now, the 2 mana that I save with this, I can now use to hero power and apply pressure. Which is insane. It's just so strong. I don't know how she's really gonna be able to counter this, I'm gonna be honest. Like, as a mage, you can't really, into like a warrior or a priest, obviously they can out heal or out armor a druid the same way. You can out armor it or heal it. But against a mage, 3 damage is huge. Like, every single point of damage you can do against a mage is essential to winning. Okay. Eviscerate probably on the 5/4 to keep himself from dying. I respect that. I mean, what other 2 mana card could he have, right? Eviscerate, backstab to kill something. Hungry Crab is a card that exists. That's kind of devastating, actually. I may need a True Silver Champion at 3/4 now. Sand Breath is pretty strong, I'm gonna be honest. I think I can just actually play this, discover a spell, Sand Breath, and hero power. Subdue's not bad. Maybe I don't hero power. Maybe I air raid to protect my dudes. Nah. We'll take Subdue in case he gets a big thing out. We'll give him +1, +2 Divine Shield, and just start going face. Because, like, even though this deck is a control deck, if you get a hero power like that, and you're able to pump up the 6/6, and then you also have, like, True Silver Champion, and you can apply just a ton of pressure, you might as well just go for it. This is going to be Kartuk Defender, for sure. 100%. Oh, shoot. Never mind, I'm dumb. I'm a big dummy-dumb. And I guess I should have expected that, to be honest. There's an Evasive Worm. I get to kill off that. And then just hero power's face again, because like I said, right? Hero power every single turn you can now that you have that upgraded hero power. Like, the entire way I'm playing the deck has been changed just because of the new hero power. Because of the constant pressure I'm allowed to apply. Kills that off. Not a really big deal. I get to wipe his board with Subdue, Consecrate. Just pass. And I'm fine with that. He's more cards than I do. I'll be able to draw with Sandbinder. Hopefully we can draw something pretty solid off of that. Unfortunately, I haven't really drawn that many dragons, which sucks. Like, I haven't actually been able to utilize the, utilize the fact that I'm able to get different, reduce the cost of these cards. This is fine. Zephyrus is actually pretty good here. If he doesn't die and I'm able to steal him with the Shadow Word or whatever it's called, I don't even know, man. We'll just hero power pass. The plan is we steal that. That's the plan. Maybe not this turn, maybe not next turn, but soon. Oh, you stupid head. That's fine. Don't really care. Do I die here is the question. Do I just risk playing Dragon Queen Alexstrasza? Because he has 8 damage, he needs 4 more. What are the odds that he has it? Ziliax exists. Ziliax would still be good. Yeah, whatever. This is such a gross way to play this one out. He doesn't get to heal off of the Divine Shield, though. I heal up a little bit. You can always play Alexstrasza next turn. Hero power, pass. To be honest, he just had an insane hand. He had Zephyrus. He had Reno. He had the Tortilla Pilgrim on curve. He had all of the heal he could have ever needed. Dude, this is insane, man. Trade. Hero power, hit. Heal 2. Apply a little bit more pressure. Fine with that. We're both at 13. We're both kind of low. But if I do Zephyrus and I draw, and he doesn't heal and I get Fireball, I win the game. So, you know how it is. Game's about to get closed out. I can already see it. We're gonna have to bait out Don't get taunt, please. That's all I'm asking. We're gonna have to play Subdue to bait out a potential counterspell. He's already used his card to Defender, which is pretty good. Okay. Kind of a bad play there, but that's fine. It's counterspell. Perfect! We baited that one out pretty nicely. Then we get Zephyrus. We get the Fireball for 4 mana. And we finish him off. And just like that, boom! To what was thought to be close games, it turned into... Well, yeah. Turned into victories. Because this deck has the resources to just, you know, compete with any deck, especially late game, with the late game options this deck has. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoy this deck quite a bit. I think that I have optimized it, but obviously I don't necessarily think it's perfect yet. If you guys think you have anything that could make it better, feel free to tell me. The Dragon Speaker, I never really have that many dragons in hand. He hasn't really been that essential either. Like, I think the best I've done is I pumped 2 dragons, one being a Nazari that I played super late in the game. And I still lost, obviously, because it could barely contest the double Alex draws. A stupid play that he had, man. Like, he also Shadow Stepped a stupid Kronks and got ridiculous value. Like, Rogue is so stupid. But anyway, I still lost that game because the 7 attack on the Nazari was not enough to deal with the 8 attack, or the 8 health dragons, so that was a bit of a bummer. But to be quite honest, I don't know if I like this card. I think it's good. I think it has a lot of potential, but it's also like, I don't know, 3 mana 5/5 that pumps 6/6 actually sounds pretty good. Even if it pumps 1, that's essentially a 6/8 for 5. I don't know, I think it's good. But again, if you guys have any suggestions, please tell me. I like this deck a pretty decent amount. Yeah, you guys enjoyed it. See ya.